What up? I'm back. Oh no, I'm back. It's gonna get loud. Sorry. Today is September 28th. Today is September 28th. I just got to do painting one. It was fun, different. To this song, I don't know, man. I'm just having fun, dude. Plus like it gives me a little bit of a break, man. It's quicker. It helps me get out of the house faster, so I can go to my truck, so I can talk, and then I can get in the house at a halfway reasonable time and go to sleep a little bit earlier. And like I said, even in all reality, like I'm tired from the journey itself, and there's a lot going on. I have so much going on, but it's just regular. But at the same time, it's like I don't even think about it until like I roll into my talks and I'm sitting still and just kind of thinking about so much stuff at once, and it's like I am really tired. But it'll all work out in the end, man. It'll all work out in the end. Today was cool. I'm trying to think. Last night was cool. Every second of every day is cool, man. And I'm trying to think what I did today. It's very difficult. You know what's weird? It's super weird because I'm understanding that like I'm having to pull myself out of the now a little bit to like scan through my day, and so it's really weird because I'm starting to understand that like I live in the now all day long. I live in the present, and so like when I'm painting, I'm really in the present. Like I'm not thinking about anything. Like my mind is absent of all thought except I'm literally just feeling, and it's really weird because then when I come out here, I gotta kind of settle down for a second, and like because like I'm coming from a state of mind that like it's something of its own, and it's I can't even explain it because I just get lost in there, kind of, sort of, and I get lost in the. I would hate to. The only word that I can think of is theater, the theater word, like whatever that word would be, and I can't speak right now. Theoretic? I don't know. That's not theater. And it's like because it is the act itself of painting and the music in my ear, and it's just fun, dude. It's like its own show. It's its own event in my day of like me getting to be and create something like out of nothing, and it's just weird, man. It's super weird. It's super weird because then like I walk through the house, and like after I put stuff on the computer, and I'll walk through the house and go out to my truck, and I'm so tired. And I walk out and see the moon going down, and it's just like, well, I'm fixing to talk, like kind of preparing a little bit for that to try and switch mindsets, because I know that like when I'm talking, like I'm not thinking either. It's just whatever comes out, but it's just like, but I know I got to think about the day, and really in all honesty, like I don't think about anything at all. It just whatever happens, dude. It's very hard to explain. It's very hard to explain, like just living in the present, because like I just don't give a fuck about anything, and it's like 90% of the time I just understand that whatever happens, and it's like whether I have interactions with humans or not, like it doesn't matter, because once I leave them, it happened exactly the way it did. Like it is what it is. Like I don't have to dwell on it. I don't have to think about it. You know, it's 99.9% of the time it's not negative at all, And even if it was, like, I really don't give a fuck, because it's like, whatever. Like, either we get back together and talk tomorrow, or we don't. Like, who cares? Like, I don't know. As long as I didn't do anything wrong. Like, I mean, if I do something wrong, then I'll apologize for it or something. But it's like, I know that on my end, it's like 90% of the time, like, you don't have anything against me. And so whatever happened, it's like, it's not on my end. And the only reason why I can say that is because I try and hold myself to a standard and try not to hurt anybody's feelings. And like I said, if I did something wrong and I may be perceived wrong, I could be. Tell me. Let me know. Because I understand that me having a stoic nature could be perceived as negative. I understand that me giving what energy you give me could be negative. You could perceive it as me being negative, when in all reality, I am literally just reflecting what you give me. If you're distant to me, I'm going to be distant to you. If you give me something, I'm going to go off of it. That's just me. Like, I've watched myself enough over the last couple months to understand that that's how I work. And the only reason why I'm doing it is so you can see it and it triggers you to change. And so you can be better and you can understand some. So even if we're not going to end up romantically together or whatever, it doesn't matter. My job is to make you a better human being and to reflect and mirror what you do to other people so you can correct those acts and become a better human being. And then maybe find love for yourself if it's not within me. And I understand it all. Like, it just makes me laugh. It makes me laugh because what happens is either you kind of stay with me or we stay together, and this is either relationships. This doesn't have to be romantic. This is just relationships in general. Either you're gonna be with me for longer or you're not, and either you're gonna disappear from my life or you're not. But a lot of that has to do with you growing. If either you're gonna grow and stay with me and keep catching up to my energy levels and my power and stuff, or you're not. And you can run the other way and become even worse, because that's what you have to do. This is judgment time, and I'm bringing it. And it's either you see what you can be, which is me, which is a version of me. I'm not the best human being in the world. I don't guess. I could be. Who knows? But it's like I'm the best version of me today, which is max potential today, and then tomorrow, hopefully I'll be a little bit better, which will be the max potential tomorrow, and so on and so on and so on for all of eternity. Because I'm constantly growing. I'm constantly challenging myself. I'm constantly pride and ego checking myself. I'm constantly doing what I need to do and doing the work. And this is why I'm fucking tired as hell right now. I'm super tired, and it's super early, and so this is good. It's only 8:10, so like I'm gonna be able to get hopefully some sleep tonight. And I slept good last night, but I need like fucking old Cody sleep, where like I would sleep for days. And it's just I don't have time right now. I got work I'm doing, trying to get a job done. I'm gonna be busy next week, and it's got a lot of stuff I gotta do, and it's fine. It's not hard. It's just regular, and it's just you have a certain amount of time in a day of operation time, and it's like you're trying to fill those gaps. You're trying to do everything you can possibly do to better your future in that time, and it's just regular. It's regular, and it's like it's a means to an end. Understanding that, like, people are gonna be pissed. People are gonna be pissed at me, dude. They're gonna be so mad at me. I'm gonna fucking laugh. I'm gonna laugh. They're gonna be so fucking jealous of me, and I'm gonna be like, I don't know what else to tell you. I've been trying to tell you the whole time. I put in the work. You guys don't understand. You know? Yeah, I sacrifice the 9 to 5. Yes, I sacrifice whatever you want to call money. And I'm making fucking fine money. I have plenty of money. It's, I just don't even, honestly, it's weird. It's actually really fucking weird. It's weird to, like, not even understand. Like, you don't even check your money, but you got plenty. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It's hilarious. But I don't go out and buy all kinds of shit either, though. I buy food, and I buy paint. Like, that's literally it. And so it's like I'm not buying all kinds of random shit or anything, but I just don't even have time to use other stuff. That's the whole point. Like I went to the store the other day and I was like looking at shoes because I was like, man, you know what? I need a new pair of shoes. They're all ugly as hell. They're all so ugly. Like if this dude, I am infatuated with shoes. I've always been infatuated with shoes. Socks and shoes are probably one of, like, in terms of the way I can even word it, one of the sexiest things in the world. I don't know why. I've just always been just so infatuated with shoes and socks. And I don't have any other ones. Like, all mine are 30, and you know, I got my cowboy boots. I got like 5 pairs of cowboy boots or something. But other than that, like, I mean, the last 6 or 7 years, I haven't even bought really any new shoes, but they're all so damn ugly, dude. Like, back in the day, dude, shoes were cool. I remember there was Just for Feet, like, and it was just a store just filled with shoes, and it was like heaven. And I remember I was trying to save my money up. I bought Dennis Rodman's, the ones that zipped up. I think one year I got the Ken Griffey Juniors. I don't know how I got those. The green and white Ken Griffey Juniors high tops. And but like when I started being able to buy shoes, like, I've always been like this, man. Like, when I buy a pair of shoes, like, if I like them, I buy them times 2, times 3 in different colors. I've always done this. I've always done this, like, because once I like something, I fucking like it, man. Like, I guess you could maybe say that's obsessive, but it's like, once I like something, I like it. All my green shirts, I like them. They're all the same. You know, my brown shirts, they're all the same. They're all the same style shirts. Literally, they're just a different color. Like, everything I do, I buy on my hats, my Ariat hats, on my boots, Ariat boots. Like I go ham. Everything Under Armour, you know, all my underwear Reeboks, if I wear them at all. All my socks are the same brand of socks. Like, it's, dude, I am the simplest human being you'll ever meet in your life. However, I do have high taste and quality stuff. And this is why I say, I understand that I'm super materialistic. The only difference is, like, that's it. Like, once I like it, I'm good. I don't need to test the water. You know, I already know. Like, I don't understand how people test the water so fucking much. I don't understand why people think the grass is fucking greener. Like, how fucking stupid are you? Like, it makes zero sense to me that you're gonna... Number one, it's one thing to do it with materialistic stuff, but to do it on another human being, it fucking makes zero sense. It makes me sick to my stomach to think that, like, that you, that people just jump around on humans so much. It's fucking disgusting to me. Because I've been hurt so much. So fucking much. And it's like, it makes zero sense. It's like, how, I mean, maybe I do this shit. I don't know. But I'm not running around, bouncing around romantic people either, though. Like I said, man, I get set in my ways, and then I'm like, fuck, I'm done for a while until, I don't know, until I meet someone that makes me feel weird from the day one, you know? And, I don't know what it is, but, you know, plus I just focus on myself so much. It's like I'm focusing on myself, trying to grow, understand that, like, in all reality, like, I still just trying to be the best version of myself, and it's like, I don't need to test the water or see if the grass is greener. That just makes zero sense. The grass is not greener. Everyone knows this. Like, if you're fucked up, and if you go through numerous relationships, like, it doesn't matter who you go to, they're never going to be good enough. Look at yourself. This is the whole point. You have to take pride and ego checks and take responsibility for your own actions, going, wait a minute. Maybe he has, like, I don't know. I don't understand the qualities. I don't understand, like, the checklists in people. Like, I've never, I don't know who does this. This is weird to me. I don't understand, like, if you was to have a book, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just talking out just shit. I don't even know where this is coming from. But, like, I've just seen and heard of, like, people that have, like, a list of things that they need to have in a mate. I'm like, that's the weirdest shit ever, bro. Like, that's the most shallow shit ever. Like, that makes zero sense to me. Like, in all reality, it's like, you're not even looking at the totality of the human being. Instead, you're picking them apart, fucking examining the shit out of everything. Like, of course they're gonna fail. like, of course they're gonna fail. Like, there's no fucking way. Like, that makes zero sense to me. It's like, how do you guys even... How are you happy at all? When you have fucking standards like that don't even exist. They're like this one human out of 8 billion that's even gonna have those qualities, but they're still gonna be missing one. They're still gonna be missing two, or they're a different race, or they're not tall enough, or they're too heavy, or they don't have hair, or who knows? They're cross-eyed. Like, fuck it. Dude, I'm so attracted to cross-eyed women, it's not even fucking funny. Like, it turns me on. It's just something about... I told one of my friends about it, and she just laughed, dude. I told multiple female friends of mine about it, and dude, they fucking laughed. And I'm like, well, what's so funny about it? You know? Like, they're people too. Like, the fucking, who cares? The eyes are crossed. It's fucking sexy, dude. You never know where they're looking. It's fucking exciting. You can be jealous as hell because, like, you think they're checking that dude out over there because she's fucking always looking over there. She can't look at you. It's hilarious. It's brilliant. It's beautiful. It's unique. And then they have to be a stronger fucking human being because of motherfuckers like you that make fun of them. It pisses me off. And I have a wounded complex, I really do. Because like I said, I have an issue with injustices, and I have an issue with people making fun of other people. I love it. So like, I'm attracted to all the uniqueness of human beings. Like cross-eyed, scars in the face. I don't give shit. I don't care. To me, it's uniqueness. And it's a scar that you are presenting. A wound, a battle scar. Something that makes you fucking stronger. That's how I see those things. A beauty mark. That's how I see those things. I find them as strength because I can look at a character of a human being and understand that if they have something, a clip lip, dude, it's adorable, man. Because that human being has to be way stronger than someone who's got double D's that they fucking bought and spend all their time in the gym trying to deal with insecurities of that shit. And I look at the quality of the human being, understanding who's really strong and who's weak. Everything in this world is upside down and backwards, bro. And there's nothing wrong with going to get stuff fixed and all that stuff. Work on your confidence. But that's the point. You don't have confidence, and they do. And they've had to deal with the shit, people making fun of them, because they don't look like everyone else, and all this bullshit. And it's like, but that's true beauty, because they're strong. They've made it like they are, however it is, and other people making fun of them the whole time. And like, that's a human being that I want to give my time to, and my time's fucking important. And you can say, Cody, you're cocky, you're this. Hell yeah, I am. Because I deserve to be. Because I put the work in to find out who I am. You know, and I'll say this, I'm better than fucking everyone, if this is what we want to do. But I've given myself time to do it. And like I said, I am not who you think I am. I am nothing but love. But at the same time, I'm everything you are 100 times more, because I'm better. Because I take things to the extreme. I've lived both lives. I've walked in the darkness. I am dark. I'm telling you, I am light. I am dark. I don't know why you guys think that you guys have to be one thing, and then you're not even that. You're just hiding from your true authentic self the whole time. The only difference is I choose, and I am in control of me at all times. And I don't want to make fun of people. I want to love them. I do make fun of people that need to be triggered. Maybe they're stopped. Other people that's been picking on other people, because that's part of my purpose. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of stuff that I say contradicts itself. But it's like, if I'm the big brother, then I'm going to protect. Because I'm nothing but masculine, and I'm pissed. I'm very pissed off. Because I'm sick and tired of this Instagram world. You know, and some of these Instagram models are cool. Like, they're fine. They get it. Like, if you was to listen to them speak and talk and all that stuff, yeah, they're beating the system. Because they understand that so many people are so fucking stupid and they're sheep. They're providing these people with monetary value because they're so weak as human beings. Like, that's the same thing that I'm doing. That's what my art is in there. And one of my arts that said easy. I drew pawns because that's what you guys are. I don't want you to be that, but I understand that you're gonna be pawns for all of eternity. And you can't think for yourself. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing on the human race to understand that, like, how stupid we are as humans, or at least used to be. And I'm not gonna say me, because I'm not. But I can say I'm not because I've done the work. I'm living on my own. I'm on my own. I make my own decisions. It kills me. But this world is easy to win. I've been thinking about all day, asking a human being, do you want to fuck the world together? Because it's that easy. And honestly, I think that's probably part of the plan. In all reality. Because why not? If you guys are this gullible to listen to all this crap on the news and TV and bury your head in Instagram and want to be like them and buy all their products, it's like, why not just join the rat race and just own it? And that's where it's going anyways. That's what I'm doing. In all reality, I'm just telling you. And it's hilarious because you're still going to buy my product. You're still going to jump in because you cannot think for yourself. It's disgusting. It makes me sick. Because that's not what this is intended to be. I'm intending to help you to take back your power and to walk in your true authentic self so you can be happy. But I understand that 99.9% of you are not going to do it. And it's very frustrating. It's frustrating you're going to hide and battle your head and your stubbornness and pride and ego. And that's why I'm talking the way I am. Because what I'm doing is I am either going to reinforce that to make you harden your heart even more, or you're gonna go, wait a minute, maybe he's right. Maybe he does love me. That's why he's talking this shit to me. And I'm like, yeah, I do love you. And here's my hand. You can come rule the world with me. We can rule all over these sheep, these stubborn-ass human beings that don't want to change. And we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. And we're just going to say fuck them and forget about them and let them live the life that they choose to live, and we're going to go spend our time. The only thing that even matters is the time that we have, and not waste it, and enjoy life and raise our kids and create communities of love. And then let them live in their own cities and cry and complain and be jealous and hate us and cuss us and all this stuff because we're living the good life. Because that's just part of it. Like, you got to do work to get to the goal, man. It makes me laugh, but dude, there's nothing. It was so funny, dude. Like, I don't know. I've just had that complex since I was little, and you know, a lot of it was because I was different, and so like I'm attracted to differentness because I was different. And so it's like that's beauty to me because it's like I don't care. Like, why would I want someone who looks like someone else? Like, that makes zero sense to me. Especially if they bought and paid for that. It makes zero sense to me. It's to each his own. Like, it doesn't mean you're not fucking sexy as hell and beautiful. But it's like, I want someone who's confident in who they are without all that. Because when time goes on and you get older and your skin starts sagging and you start getting wrinkles and your tattoos start fading, you know, and you get a little shorter and you get a little plumper, it's like, are you going to be confident in yourself? Well, what's going to happen? What are you going to do? You're going to get weak, become your weak version? Because now the stuff you spent money on is not worth anything anymore. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like, this vessel that you're in, it's not what it's all about. It's just that physical look, man. It's on the inside out. And it's like, dude, well, like, how do you act? How do you carry yourself? You know, how do you love other people? Like, that's attractive. Like, how strong are you? Can you take a joke? Can you just be fucking free? and you can just enjoy life. Why do you have to compare yourself to everyone? Like, that's so boring. Like, who cares what your neighbor has? Like, literally, it's his. Who cares what your sister-in-law's doing or your brother-in-law's doing? Or what your brother has and you don't have? Like, who cares? It's just a waste of energy. It's a waste of time. It makes zero sense. That's why you're not happy. Because you can't, you don't, and you know, but ultimately you're just running from yourself. But it's like you're fired. Just give yourself time. You're sexy as hell on your own. Like, just be that. Just be that. If you was meant to be another way, you would be. I don't know, man. I don't know. But that's the point. It's like, that's what I'm understanding. It's like, I can only help certain people. People that want to help themselves. And so for anyone else, it's like, what's the point? Like, it's like, why would I waste my energy on it? It's pointless. And it makes me feel bad because it's like, it's the euthanasia talk, man. That's all it is. And since I believe in euthanasia, kind of, sort of, in a weird way, that's me performing euthanasia on the people that don't want to change. Just, well, if that's what you want to be, I'm going to let you do it. I'm just going to let you do it. I can't force your hand. I don't want to. Because nothing's going to change. I can bring you up, but just like the wind's going to blow you all the way back. Like, because you don't know how to be grounded. The first thing that happens, you're going to run back into the darkness and try and escape and do whatever it is that is your escape choice, you know? Make fun of somebody, laugh at someone, you know, and that's it. Like, I you know, over a couple months ago, like, I went to a place a lot, like, and I hung out with a woman for a while, and I really got frustrated, man. I really got frustrated because it's like I felt like people were doing good and changing stuff, and then kind of some stuff came out, and I'm like, man, you guys are still petty as shit. And it's like I know I'm leaving. I've already told you I'm leaving, and I'm not gonna, you know, I'm gonna disappear for a while, and I'm probably gonna leave forever, and it's meant to be. Like, I go through cycles for a reason, and I do my time there, and it's like, there's nothing I can do. Like, if I don't come back, it's because my energy is not needed there anymore, or I can't do anything. I've did my best. I've given you a time to change, and hopefully you have. But honestly, at the end of the day, I don't have time to go back and even really compare or check or try and redo it again. I don't have the energy to do it. I've already given you everything already for free. Like, I hope you're doing good. I hope everyone does better. Every cycle I go through like that with people, I hope they grow on their own. But I hope the best. But it's like, my energy tells me something, my body tells me something, and once I'm gone and I'm out the door, like, what's the point, you know? And some places keep me better than others and longer than others, and some places maybe I'll be forever, and that would be cool. But it's like, this is my life, and you don't understand it. People don't understand it. But it's like, you're not on my path either. You're not living my life. You're not doing what I'm doing. You have no idea what I'm doing. You see Cody doing this, you see Cody doing that, you think Cody's just talking out of his ass, and it's like, you guys have zero idea, and it's not even for you to understand. I just want you to be better. My voice is here to trigger the piss out of you, to change, to give you a new perspective that you've never heard, to listen to someone to tell you the truth for once. You know? Whatever. I don't know. I'm tired, dude. Whatever. I got food this morning. I got a wheatgrass shot and a protein shake, actually. Because I knew I had to eat like an hour later. And so I did that and went to Home Depot, got some materials. And then I went and met dude at Cracker Barrel and we ate. And dude, I've been eating. I'm not. What did I eat tonight? Yeah, I'm kind of trying to go like 90% like no meat, man. I had a little meat last night, a little chicken. I had some chicken wings the other night that were freaking fire, dude. I gotta figure out where they got those because those things were banging. But I mean, honestly, I'm not even a huge fan of chicken wings, but those things were fire. I do like chicken wings. I'm such a weird OCD child sometimes. Like, when it comes to eating, I don't like getting my hands dirty. Like, it flips me out, bro. And like I have to wipe my hand after every bite, and it's so weird. And it's so weird because it's like 90% of the time, like I got paint on my hands, I got pipe dope on my hands, I got paint on my like plumber stuff. I'm plumbing, like shit, whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me. But then when I'm eating, it's like it's almost like I know I have done this, but I've formed like a different environment or world, a time window when I do eat, and it's more special than the other times in my life. It's just like it's almost like a reward system, and I enjoy eating. It's delicious. It's different. Lately, when I'm eating by myself, it's one thing, and then when I'm eating with another human being, it's another thing. It's two opposite things, and because I have to focus on the human in front of me. But when I'm by myself, it's like that's my time, you know. And like I said, over the last year and a half or whatever, I started to have my time, focus time, like a lot more. And it's not good or bad. It's just two separate periods of time. And it's like it's kind of like being at work. Like when I'm with somebody else, it's like in all reality, like yes, I'm there, but it's like the whole time I'm like I just want to make sure to do the best that I can do as a human being and support them. In any action, in any talk, in any idea, and just be present with them because that's very important. Anytime you have with any human being, like if you're not completely present with them, like that's a slap in the face, and it's just disrespectful because if they're giving you attention and time, you know, if they're being disrespectful to you or like talking on the phone and then whatever, you don't have to give them back anything because they're being disrespectful to you. But if you're present with them and they're present with you, then they deserve you to give them time back as well. And just to focus on them because it doesn't matter who they are, it doesn't matter what type of relationship it is. It's a human interaction, and it's very special. And you never know what you're going to learn from each other, and you just never know. And it was adorable. We were talking about young girl today, and she's young, and her boyfriend broke up with her, and I was just hearing the whole story about that, and I was like, this is so adorable, like this young love, and I felt bad because I watched this young girl grow up from a child, you know, and it's just we were just talking about like the opposites of like girls and guys because like she was just upset, and it's just like it's very confusing because you know, I don't know. I mean, women are weird to me too, dude. And the way they think makes zero sense to me. And a lot of times it makes zero sense. It's not. But I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense. But then again, it's like I'm just getting better at learning about it. But it's really confusing to me. But I don't know. I don't know how I think anymore. I think so different than I used to. And now I just don't care. And I do care, but it's like I literally give you what you give me, and it's just kind of how I do things now, because it's like, if you want my time, then you're gonna give it to me, and then I'll give you my time in return. And it's like, because I'm busy with myself, and it's not that I don't want you. It's just, do you even want me? Like, are you gonna do the things to give me time? I'm not gonna push, because I'm worth everything. I understand my worth, and I understand you're not gonna find any human being like me, at least not right now until I train them. And so it's like in all reality, it's like, I know what I'm worth, and if you don't, then that's on you, and it kind of sucks. Even if my feelings are one thing, it's just like, I've done the work, and it's like, I've yet to find another human being that's honestly done the work that I've done in my mental. Not maybe by materialistic standards, they could be leaps and bounds ahead of me. But it's like, that's not what I gauge life on, and I don't care anything about it, because the materialistic stuff is just a facade. We have to have it, and it helps us do these things, but it's like, right now in my life, it's like, I'm not worried about it. I'm fine, and I will be fine in the future. Like, so I'm not worried about money, ever. Really. In the totality of things. It's because it's like, who cares? I already know how to get it. It's just, I gotta shift gears to get it. But right now, I'm still working on what's really important, which is my mental health, and my mind, and my confidence, and escaping my past, which I'm jumping off the cliff today. So I'm done with my past. My past is over, and all that crap from my past is done. I'm never gonna go back to it. It was pointless, and it wasn't pointless. There were lessons, and I appreciate all of it. But it's like, I don't have to deal with that anymore. So like, because I know who I am, and I'm all things, and I'm capable of all things, and I can overcome anything that comes to face me. So I'm really tired. But whatever, it was just adorable to hear a story about it, and just kind of like think about it, and but it just sucks, because then it, like, the point is, like, someone always gets hurt because, well, maybe. No, I mean, it hurts always. It always hurts. And, it's just, how do you deal with it, you know? It's like, how do you deal with it? And it's not, you know, and a lot of it is like, I look at my life and it's like, dude, I don't run from anything. I just put it on a timer and I set it, and then I'll deal with it tomorrow night. I'll deal with it another night when it comes back up. But I'm not going to deal with it right now in the now, because I'm having fun, enjoying life. And it doesn't really affect me. Because I'm not going to let whatever happens with another human being affect my joy in life. Like, yeah, maybe I love you, or maybe I want to be with you, maybe this, maybe that, maybe it's not working out the way I thought it would. Maybe I got hoodwinked, maybe this, I don't know. But it doesn't mean I don't think about it, but it's like, I just have to keep doing me, because until someone comes into my life and goes, I'm going to be with you, and I'm never going to leave, like, until that day, until I have to have that talk and go, okay, I trust you, I believe you. Now I can delegate my time separately, and I can allow this to happen. But until then, I can't focus on that, because that's just literally pointless. And the what ifs and the what could be's and all that, like I said, that's when you get into this negative feelings and all this stuff. Like, and I lived it. I'm not good enough. And then let them go test the grass is greener on the other side type of shit. It sucks, man. And it is what it is. It's like, whatever. But I still didn't stop either. I still had to keep going. Yeah, I would deal with it, and it was it took a lot to overcome it, actually. But not really. It did. I mean, it did. I'm just so weird. I just keep moving forward. It would almost be like you was going down one road, and like like you go down the road and you got billboards. The only difference is, like, this would be like, for me, if say I went through something, I would still be going down the road. Nothing would change. The only difference is like there'll be billboards after billboard after billboard, like every fucking 5 feet, and just going down. And I would in my peripheral, so like, but I would still have to be charging forward and like be observant to make sure to dodge cars or deers or whatever as I'm going down the road. But this is just kind of the way I track my life. Is like it that I've gone through so much shit. It's like I don't have time to really do that. Like throughout the day, I have to like be a human being, and if I want to cry like a little bitch or something, then I can. But it's like, but now that I've stepped into this, it's like it is what it is. Like I love people. Whatever happens, happens. Like I want the fucking best for everyone. Really, honestly, I want them to not be sheep. I want, you know, if I love someone or whatever, like it is what it is. If we just end up friends, I'm capable of shifting my mind instantly into that. And a lot of that has to do with boundaries. Understanding how to set, create, and then hold yourself to boundaries. And that's why I have such great protection skills. Like master protection skills. So like that's why like I can control. It's very weird. I can control if people touch me or not. Like it's really weird without anything. And without anything that you can pick up and see. And I can do a lot of things with my eyes actually. But it's like this is what I learned. It's like boom, like I can block you real quick, but it's boundaries for me, you know, that I need to set for myself, because it's like, say I understand or learn some new information, then I need to set a boundary on something, then I gotta set it. And it's like, but then again, it's like I don't know the boundaries on a lot of things either, so it's like I don't know, like how far should I push the envelope, you know? Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I be a little bad? And maybe I should. And I've thought about it. And I'm honestly kind of at the point of like, what is bad? Bad is one thing, and it's like I don't see it. Who knows? Sometimes if you want something, go get it. This is for entertainment purposes only. But that's kind of how I feel right now, at least. It's like at the end of the day, I know I'm whatever, so. Now it's just justifying in my head, like, making sure that whatever choice I make, I'm okay with it. And, we'll go from there. But then at the end of the day, like I said, I don't chase nothing, so, it just makes zero sense to me. I'm not the chase and runner game makes zero sense. And that's with everything, in all aspects of life. Because it's like, you think about, you go chase the money, it's like, but once you get the money, like what happens? When you fucking spend it, and then you gotta go chase more money. It's a never-ending cycle, and you're never gonna be happy. And it's just because of a mindset that it's a broken equation. It's a broken thought process of chasing and running. Like there's no winner ever. There's no victor ever. And it's like it doesn't matter what you do. Like you're never gonna be as successful as you want to be. I'll be honest with you. Like there's always gonna be more. You're always gonna want to climb a higher mountain. And so it's like where and what is enough. And then maybe if you just understand that enough is enough, as long as you can have enough to enjoy the life. Like a lot of it just has to do with living in the now, because when you're in the now, you only have 2 hands. When you're living in the now, you only have 2 feet. Like you can only do so much right now. And so it's like you don't need much to be happy, because you could really only have your hands full. And you can't carry much more, right? Or you can only have 1 pair of shoes on at a time. You know, you can only wear 1 set of clothes at a time. You know, you can only eat. I mean, I guess you could eat all kinds of shit at one time, but I don't know. I don't know how that works. But I'm just saying, like, you can only ride 1 roller coaster at a time. You can only ride 1 jet ski at a time. You can only truly, I don't know, man. I'm just saying in general. I could debunk this in all reality. You could have sex with many people at a time. You could do all kinds of drugs at a time. I'm just saying though, like it's happening at one time, you know, and you're not gonna be able to fully appreciate two things at a time. That's what I'm saying. Say you had two people in front of you, you're only capable of appreciating one of them at a time completely, and you're gonna be neglecting something always because there's only one of you. But I guess if you had one hand on them, one hand on one and one hand on the other, like whatever, I don't know. I mean, let's not take it to the extreme here, but I'm just saying. But then again, who knows? To each his own, man. You guys are freaking crazy, bro. It's stupid. No, it pisses me off that I actually have to talk like that sometimes, because it's like I just understand like how like people be like, well, what about this? What about that? I'm like, you guys are crazy, bro. But that's what I've had to live, you know, and that's old triggers of me like always being fucking questioned, like, you know, my whole life. I'm like, so then you gotta kind of like defend yourself and go, wait a minute, and it's like, you know, fuck it, dude. It's my truth. It's what I say it is, and you either accept it or you don't. I could care less either, to be honest with you, because it's mine. You know, and that's kind of to stepping into your confidence, stepping into that cockiness, you would say, stepping into who you are. But you got to own that, because it is your mindset, it's your thought process, and if that's the way you choose to live, at least own it. But at least own it authentically, and don't be swaying your vote in a different group of people. Just be you all the time, like, and that's where the peace comes, because you're not holding anything back. You're not. You know, and that holding back and not being able to speak up and talk and be in silence, that's what's tiring, man. That's what makes you weak. It's rough. But I don't know, man. What did I do after that? Then we went to Lowe's and we got some paint, because I'm going to paint the house tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next week. I'm going to spray a house, outside and inside. So we went ahead and got some paint for that. And then they didn't have enough. And, kind of looked at some other materials, some future stuff in the house I got to remodel, and they didn't have enough paint, so we went to Home Depot. We went to Home Depot after that, and then we went to Lowe's first, and then Home Depot, and then I'm just like I said, every day, like I'm walking into my presence even more, or understanding and like being able to watch my interactions with human beings, like halfway down the fucking aisle. That I'm walking down the aisle, like I'm walking down one main aisle, and then there'll be people in the aisles, and they'll fucking look at me, and I'll smile, and just, hey, and then they'll say hey to me. I guess I'm really fucking attractive. I have no idea. But they have to look at me. I don't know. But, it's just weird understanding my energy, and it's like, I don't get it. I really don't get it still, because it's like, I just don't, like, why, in my brain, it's like, it makes zero sense. But then again, it doesn't, because, like, say I'm walking down the store, and I'm so observant. So, like, if I see a beautiful woman in leggings all the way down the aisle, 50 yards away, I'm going to look, because I already saw her. So it's like, I'm going to look again, just because I guess I'm attracted to it. So I guess maybe that's the same as other human beings looking at me. I don't know. I don't have a clue. I don't know how it works. I have no idea. But it's like, but if I never saw myself as being a thing of attraction, then now it's like just me learning and watching and being observant at how I do affect other human beings, and that they do look at me. Then maybe that's helping me gauge, like, and helping me build my confidence that I am something, at least to look at. I'm grabbing something to attention, which I always knew I did anyways, and because it always pissed me off, man. So when my other perspective was back in the past, like anywhere I went, like everyone would look at me, and I'd be like, dude, I don't understand it, and it would piss me off. It would really just piss me off, because I'd be like, dude, what the fuck's the problem? Like, but that was my messed up perception in my head, you know, and but now it's just like, now everyone looks at me and I just say hi or wave or smile, and we just maybe have a conversation, whatever. Like, it's funny, like every time I go in the Hobby Lobby now, dude, it's like I just grab everyone's attention. Like, it's it's so funny. Like, I'll be in the middle of like seven girls, and they're all just looking at me, just talking to me, about everything, and it's just like, this is the weirdest thing ever. Like I don't get it. It makes zero sense to me. It just makes zero sense. I'm just having fun, enjoying life, buying my drug, which is paint, like, so I can spray paint or paint, you know. There's actually some new colors at Hobby Lobby that I'm gonna buy. They're like metallic. They're sick, dude. They're very pretty. I wish they had brighter colors, but it's probably about 7 of them. And I don't know. I'm probably gonna do a painting in them. I just gotta buy them, but I'm probably gonna spray paint a couple more times this week, just because it's simpler and easier, and I can go to sleep faster. And then maybe next week, I may not even paint next week, to be honest with you, because I'm probably gonna be high. Because I gotta paint a house with oil-based kilts, and even though I have a respirator on, I may need to get new filters for my respirator. I tend to get high as balls when I use it, and I use oil-based, and it will mess up my day. It'll mess up my night, dude, because it depends on what happens. Like, sometimes when I spray with oil-based, I'll get super high. But then sometimes I get so high I get sick. And then sometimes maybe I just get sick. Like, I just get nauseated and headache and stuff. So, I don't know. I just got to make sure we have new respirator filters. Because that shit's potent as hell, man. And it's bad, dude. I remember I painted this remodel. And, dude, I got so high, dude. I was shaky. Visibly shaking. I was so high. And, like, I just was geeking like crazy. I was geeking so hard. And I just remember getting in my truck trying to drive home. And I was like, dude, this is dangerous as hell. Like, I probably should just sit outside for a while. Because I was geeking so bad. Like, I couldn't stop laughing. And I was like, dude, this is rough. Because sometimes, like I said, sometimes it makes me sick. Sometimes I just geek like crazy. I hate oil-based, man, so bad. It's so rough. But whatever. And then I gotta just try and manage not getting it on my skin because it's just on my hair. But whatever, it was worth it. Easy money. Here's your money. All day, every day. It's gonna be a sad day when I walk away from all this shit, man. I built my life on it, and it's never failed me, man. Really. It's like this is why my mindset is like, if you need money, you just go get it. Like, that's what I've been so blessed to have built, like, a clientele and that trust me and understand what I do. So, like, anytime that I need work, like, I got it. I just gotta go get it. And there's, like, infinite money always. Like, I mean, I've always had infinite money, or at least opportunity. It's just, I'd just rather just not do anything, to be honest with you, 90% of the time in the past. Now it's just like, I want to focus on my art and whatever avenues I need to do with that. And then, like I said, I've talked to less people over the last couple months. Like, I've not helped as many people, maybe, in the sense of, like, me going out, reaching out to people. But I've understood that has to be the demographic. Well, I cannot reach out to you. Like, if you want help, you know who I am. You know where I'm at. If you want my energy, if you want my time, you got to come to me. You got to call me. You got to reach out to me. I'm freely going to give you time. Especially if you call me and I can pick up the energy that you really do just need someone to talk to and need help. That's the point of Cody. That's the point of IVEA. That's the point of the Vine. That's the point of me, to help. But like I said, you have to reach to me. You have to reach out to me. I can't reach out to you. Because if I reach out to you, nothing's going to happen. If I push and try and force you, nothing's going to happen. You have to be the one to take the leap. You have to come to. And I'll give you everything, all the time you need. Because I'm living me. I'm enjoying my life for the first time. I'm having fun. Like I said, it'll be cool. Like, it'll be fun when I have someone next to me. Like, I honestly can't even imagine it. Because, like, I've gone my whole life by myself. I'm not scared of it. I thought I was scared of it. And I thought I was scared of failing, but it's like, that's not an option. That's not possible. Because I know who I am. And it's like, the joke's on the people who didn't take my hand when I offered it. The joke's on them who said, well, the grass is greener, let me go try out this. Let me go try and find you and somebody. Let me go find something better. That's the joke. You know? And it's like, because I was there to help you. To show you a new way. And you rejected it. That's on you. It sucks. Because now, it's like I said, I'm walking away from my past. And like, there's almost a 90% chance that like, if you come from my past, like, there's nothing I can do. Like, unless I, because I'm going to test the shit out of you. And unless the energy is right and clean and you're where you need to be and you're not lying and manipulating me, like, I'm going to tell you to just, I'll see you later. It sucks. I gave you an opportunity. And this is Cody who forgives everybody over and over and over again. But that forgiveness is up. The other night I read through my I ams and I said I'm grace. No, I said I'm hope. And I skipped grace. And then I said I'm hope again. And I realized, in that moment, that was probably 2 nights ago, I realized, I was like, yeah, my grace is done. Like, my grace is over. I told you my grace was coming up. I told you the grace period was almost done. And it's like, now I'm understanding, like, my grace period is up. A few people could have grace, like, if it's new grace. But it's like, like, if you didn't come during the period when I still had grace for you, it's like, now I'm not going to have that extra grace. Meaning, you have to come correct or don't come at all. Or if you do come and you're not correct, like, you're going to be leaving with nothing. And I hate to be that way, but it's like, I don't have time. Because now I'm stepping into my true power, which before, I still would have gave you grace because I still had old programming from the past of forgiveness and forgiving and forgiving and forgiving. And now I'm stepping into the, like, well, once a sheep, always a sheep. There's nothing I can do because I can't do it for you. You're coming to me so I can fix it for you. And I'm saying, no, I can't fix anything for you. I'm not going to fix anything for you. You have to do the work on your own. I'll tell you how to do it. But I'm not doing it for you because that's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my energy. That's stealing from me. And I'm not getting anything in return. You know? And there's only one human being in this world that I would do that for, which would be my future partner. And then I'll fix things for her, but she still has to do her part. But in a lot of instances, we become one, and then her problems are my problems. And then so me fixing things for her is just fixing things for myself. And that's different. But for the 99.99% of the rest of the world, like, my grace period is over. And I hate to be that way, but it's like, if you understood that my life is just as important as yours, then you would understand that statement. And then you would come to me correct. Because you would come to me with respect and understand that you can't ask me to give my energy and time and stuff to freely take away your problems or to help, without you doing the work. That just makes zero sense. So that's just the whole logic behind it. And it's the same, like I said in the Bible, like, people came to Jesus and they had to reach and touch him. He didn't reach them, except a few times when maybe someone was real sick and they couldn't reach. But then again, he said it was your faith is why they're healed. Not mine. It's yours. That's just how it works. Like, it is what it is, man. I don't care about no black light, bro. And that's the future, man. It's your faith. Your understanding, your perception changes everything for you. I can't change it for you. I can tell you how to do it. I can be the example. I can be the way. But you have to do it. You have to do it. I don't know, but it was fun. I went to Hobby Lobby after I got off work. I did some work today and trimmed out all my cabinets and built this and that and did some drywall in the kitchen, trying to get the kitchen completely done. Finished some plumbing on some sink. Tomorrow, just finish up, tile it, caulk everything tomorrow. Maybe put the dishwasher, mount the dishwasher in tomorrow. Because I have all the stuff to do it. And hook up the kitchen sink, and then hell, I'm pretty much done. And then one more wipe of mud. And I gotta put an outlet in on the side of the cabinet, finish that up. I need to make sure and get electrical stuff in the morning in my house. And yeah, I'm pretty much done with the kitchen there. Trim some bushes tomorrow. Prep the house to paint next door. Tomorrow, it'll only take me a little bit of time. Gotta get that ready for next week, so I'll be done. And I can just set up my stuff next week and just go to town, so I can paint the shit out of the house. And I didn't want to ask easy day, bro. And then go cha-ching off the rest of the week. And be like, damn, bruh. Easy money. Easy money. But that will give me some time off so I can work on my art next week. And so I can maybe even build my website out. That shouldn't really take me that long, to be honest with you. I just need to do a little bit of research on the best way to do it. Instead of doing HTML, maybe see if I can find a service and just do it quicker without having to code everything. Maybe just, I don't know. Whatever. But, it's been a while, man. I mean, I do have a minor in computer information systems, so, I mean, it's been 2008, 2009, maybe now. So it's been a long ass time, you know. But I mean, I can figure it out in a matter of minutes. I mean, it's so funny, like, when I try and do technology, like, especially on my computer, like, it takes 0 seconds. It takes a couple minutes, but it's like, boom, done. Like, I don't know how I do it. I don't know how I do it, but it just takes a couple minutes, and then bam, it's like I figured it out. Like, that's how it works. Let's go. And then I tweak it every time I do something on there, I get a little bit better, a little faster. And then it's like, then there's a level of just like, you got it. Like, you just mastered the steps of processing. It's really quick. It's really weird how my brain works. But, so yeah, maybe next week, and then maybe talk to somebody about having a show. She keeps saying I can have one, but it's like, in the totality of things, like, I need to spend some time with her and communicate, and we can kind of walk over exactly what needs to be done, like how I need to prep for this. Like, I need help from her to kind of understand. I know she says you can have one, but it's like, I get it, but it's like, I need to kind of know some parameters. I've never done this before. Like, if you could help me, that would be fucking fire. If you could just, an idea with your perception, like, I trust your perception, like, I trust your information, I need your intelligence, like, your fire, like, you're coming from a different world of experience that I don't know, like, I don't know, and I do need help. I just don't know what I'm doing, and it's weird, like, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm learning that I need to ask for help now, because I really do, and it's not that I can't do. I don't know. It's not that I can't do what I need to do, but what I'm saying is, like, there's no point in me wasting precious time trying to do it myself and then having to have trial and error when, like, I can get another person's feedback that's done experiences like that, or, oh shit, even more brilliant, and can help me, that has skills and experience in those things, because, like, I don't have experience in those things yet. And it's like, I understand, it's like, maybe I need help, and I need people to help me with this, because it's like, I can do it on my own, but it's like, it doesn't look pretty if I do it on my own. Like, because it's like, dude, it's a lot of fucking work. Like, I'll get my art and all that stuff done by myself, but it's like setting up an event or doing marketing for an event. Like, I don't know anything about it, and it's like, I don't even know, other than me making one post and be like, come to my event. You know, like, to me, that I don't know the best way to go about it, so I need someone that's bright and younger than me probably, who understands how to do these things. And I don't know, man. I need help with that. I'd actually probably need to try and communicate with her soon about it. And kind of go from there. But I don't know, man. Life is cool. Today was cool. Like I said, went to Hobby Lobby. That was fun. Hobby Lobby is always fun to me. Like it's cool. Like this is Cody. Like I go places and as time goes, people just like they start finding out who I am and what I'm doing and my presence and all that stuff. And then it just, hopefully I can bring change. Hopefully I can bring smiles. Hopefully I can bring joy to these people. And to understand that there are people in this world that still love people and that are happy. And that really want other people to be better. Like, whatever. Just really care. And, you know, even if, like I said, it's hard for me to sometimes to say, because I can see the perception where like Cody comes in and gives people time and then he leaves, and I could see that as a negative thing. But it's just like I outgrown them. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't come, that's why I keep saying this. And all these talks is for me. It's just to me to understand it, to make sure that like if I was to stay with a human being, then I would stay in their stagnant energy if they don't choose to grow. And it's like, I'm not going to do that. So when I understand, I give them that window of grace. And when they don't grow past that point, I will give them some time. And then I leave. Because they're not going to grow anymore with me being there. So I have to leave. And then they get to choose from that point. You know, well, like I said, I get them halfway up the steps. But then I got to go. And what you do from there is up to you. Either you can roll your ass back down the steps, or you can keep continuing to climb on your own and become a better version of yourself. And it's just up to you, you know? It's not up to me, and I have no control over it, and I want the best for you. And but whatever you do, it's not up to me. Because I'm focusing on myself. And I'm going to the next people that I can maybe help and show up and whatever. Just be me, man, and not have to apologize for existing. And so, I don't know, man. I left there and I went and ate, and I got a margarita. I tried to get a virgin one, but she said she didn't have one, so I said, whatever, just give me one. And when I got it, I took a picture of it because in the very top of it, it said in the ice, the margarita, it had an imprint that said 2X. And I don't know if she put that in there or it just happened or whatever, but my life is that way. And when I took a sip of it, I was like, holy crap, girl. Like, I was like, you made this thing strong as crap. She's like, well, they're just strong. I was like, whatever. And she's like, you're not going to have another one today? I was like, hell no, I ain't having another one. You got me lit, bruh. Whatever, I ate some veggie nachos. Just like rice and lettuce and tomato. And I don't know, man, I feel so much better on vegetables, man. I had vegetables at Cracker Barrel this morning, and all I had was 3 orders of carrots and some broccoli, and my plate came out and it looked like a heart. It was awesome. I dug a hole yesterday. When I dug the hole, it ended up looking like a heart. Like everything I'm doing looks like a heart. And when I stepped out of the truck at Cracker Barrel today, the tree that I stepped out right in front of my truck, half of it was dead, like the yin and the yang. And I was like, I took a picture of that and posted it on Facebook. I was like, dude, my life is so fire, bro. It's like there's no way that like anyone can say that these are coincidences, because this is why I post all the things I do. It's not really for everybody. It's for me to one day be able to, when I take time, I can look back, and then especially with my art, I can go through and name all my shit based on, because I that's how I do all my stuff. It's on Facebook so I can have it. So I can, when the process comes where I gotta name all my stuff and do all these processes, I can just go back through my Facebook or my computer and just write everything down and just doom, be done fast, you know what I'm saying? Because I got 3 computer screens, so I can just have one up and then just do all my paperwork and all that stuff, and then one middle screen and just blast it. And that's why I post everything, actually. It's not for anybody else, really. If it helps you, it does. That's cool. If I can be an inspiration, inspired, that's cool. But it's like, at the end of the day, like, I really don't care. I don't understand. Like, I start getting... I'm really like... When I used to tell people, like, I want to fix you, and then fucking never see you again, like, it's still the same mindset. And so it's like, I'm understanding, like, I have always truly been exactly who I am. It's just now I'm walking into that perception of really taking control of that. And being okay with exactly who I am. Well, I do love you completely, but it's like I said, unless I'm building something with you and collabing with you and creating something with you, it's like, I want to help you and then see you, like, never see you again. So I look at it like, if I fix the problem, then you're never going to come back to me again. If I help you fix the problem, teach you what you need to do to take power back, then you're never going to come back to me. You're never going to need me again. And that's the point of me. It's to meet you once or twice or however many times it is, and to give you the skills you need to take back your life, to not be a slave, and then you go live your life to the max potential and help people on your way. The pyramid scheme of love. But it's like, I'm not going to puppy dog follow you around for all eternity and make sure you're doing right. No. You got to have accountability for your own actions. I'm not accountable for you. Ever. Other than if you come to me humble, then I'm accountable for you to teach you what I know. To give you a chance. But what you do with that information and what you do with what I teach you, that's on you. If you implement it or not, that's on you. It's not on me. It's not my responsibility. I don't get your karma for that. I don't get your karma for anything. And used to, I would take it. And now it's like, no. And then that's the whole point of, like, me distancing myself and, like, not taking on people's stuff, because it's like, that's your karma. Like, you built that. You know, and you kind of look like, it's crazy. Like, you think of, I hate to say this, but it's like you look at, like, single moms or something like that, and it's like, if I, to each his own, who knows, I may marry one, who knows, but if that's the case, then I'm taking on their karma that they created, whether it was their, if their husband's crazy or they can't get along, again, and I was to walk into a marriage, like I walked in and married someone with an ex, and a husband or wife or something like that, that's me taking on their life. Like, me taking on their karma, me taking on their problems that they created. And so, like, I have to really look at myself and go, well, why don't I just go get an 18-year-old who has none of that? And I'm okay with that. And if someone judges me on that, they're just jealous because I can go get an 18-year-old. But I don't want an 18-year-old either, because I want someone who can live. I want them to be able to find out who they are on their own. So I'm not going to rob the cradle like that. That's what it feels like to me. But then again, at the same time, I'm finding out my life too. So I'm getting a restarted life. So therefore, for me, it's like I could grow with an 18-year-old now, because I'm getting to relive my life, and I don't have that karma and strings attached. I don't have an ex-wife, and I don't have kids. So it's like, then again, it's like, boom, maybe I could get an 18-year-old. Oh, I would probably wouldn't want 18. I would want someone at least maybe gone through college if they win. I don't think you should go to college, but whatever. You do what you want to do. I think if you just want to do something, fucking do it. And maybe I can help facilitate that. And but dude, because I look back at my life and I was like, dude, if I lived like this when I was 18, 19, 20 years old, dude, who knows? Dude, if I lived like I do now when I was freaking 10, who knows? And so it's like, who knows, man? Who knows what the opportunity is? Maybe I end up with an 18, 19, 20-year-old, 22-year-old, 23-year-old. I don't know. I look just as young, and yeah, I got a little bit of gray. But as far as my health, my body, and all that stuff, like, I'm fit. And, it's like justifying what kind of person's life karma you're taking on every time you even look at a human being, and especially romantically. You're just like, what am I signing up for, really? Like marrying someone who's been married 4 times. Like, it's probably just as an issue with you trying to marry someone who's been married 4 times and you've never been married. Like, you got to be kind of wary of that. Like, hope that they've changed and they've learned their lesson. Otherwise, you're going to be number 5. And it's no harking on any other person. I'm just saying, like, you got to think logically about what you're surrendering your power to, and your time to, and your investment to. And it's like, who knows, man? I don't know. And it's not going to happen, put it that way, with me. Because if you're not on my level, then it's never going to get to that point anyways. So I'm going to be, once I get in your presence and can really be in your presence and we can learn about each other, then I'll be able to make a decision based on that. And more likely you probably won't even get to that point. Or whatever. Now, before I get blinded, maybe. But then again, I don't give many people the option either. But it's not, that's it. I know I'm a mysterious human being, I guess. I don't know. But that's just the way it is. Because I think my life is private for a reason. Because it's supposed to be, as much as I'm unprivate, like, a lot of my life is private because it's not for everyone. And that's the whole point of life, is like there's a lot of things that I keep dear to my heart because it's not for you. It will be for one human being only. And then we can communicate about it, and if we need to talk about it for reasons out in the world to maybe help other people or whatever we're going, then that's different. But at first, like I said, everything has to be given to one other person, and that's so they can have trust in me, so they can understand who I am, and let them know that they are actually special, as is I am special, because I saved things for them to get, and I kept them. So it's almost like you have to give someone power over you, right? But for me, that's a big deal, because if I give you that power, then it's because I trust you, and it's just a show of respect. And where, like, I walk around the world not respecting anyone completely because I don't trust a lot of people, even though I trust people completely now, but I don't trust you completely with my life. That makes zero sense. That's just an ignorant thing to do. To trust another human being with your life is very ignorant, and it's like, because you don't really know who they are, when the guns start firing. But if you're going to have a life partner, that's different. You have to be willing, and you have to have stuff to give to somebody. Otherwise, something that's not been given to everybody, because that's like what's your worth? If you gave, that's the whole point of love. That's why I've loved the way I have, and that's why I've said this whole journey is like, my ultimate goal was to give my heart to somebody else completely. And it's like, if I ran around the world giving everyone all of me all the time, there would be nothing left for one human being. And so when that time came, I would have nothing to give her. And then my worth would be worthless. And I could justify that I was worthless because I ran around the world giving everybody all of me for free and had nothing left to give anyone. But I've done the opposite. Well, I've kept everything for myself because I'm going to give someone all of that. Because that's how much they're worth. All of me. That's what I said. That's why I've done everything in my life the way I have. I'm a different human being. But I understood that back then. I understood what my future entailed. And I didn't know it was going to be exactly like this, but I knew I was going to do something big. I always did know. I just kind of got lost in the life, and I'm glad I got shook out of it, man. I knew it had to happen, I guess, but I got lost. It got dark, and I'm glad I woke up, dude. 'Cause my life is crazy, and it's fun, and I have it no other way. No other way. It's been fun, dude. I would have never expected any of this. It was never, like, now that I think about it, dude, like, none of this, even as I got older, like, none of this did I even imagine until I started to until the day one when I I was like, what is joy? Like, until that day, none of this, I could have never predicted any of this. Like, it was blocked so hard of like worthlessness and unworthy and not just anything, just darkness and just like being alone and not feeling love and just coasting through life, just in anger. Like, none of this even existed. I would have never, I never did just I could any of this. Like, so it's so crazy to be sitting here right now going, it's like I created all of this out of a mind that didn't think I was able to create anything good. And it's like, but for the last year and a half, year and 9 months, year and 10 months, I don't even know how, 2 years, I created this. And I'm proud of it. I'm so proud of it, because it's like, before that time, like, it didn't exist. And so it's like I stepped into something new that I created with the help of, you know, my creator and all the other things. Super crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy to see how far I've came. It's like opposite worlds. Like, it's not even the same world. It's not. It's not even the same reality. It's totally different. It's like the thought process, the brain processes, they're all different. They're just tuned up so much. Like, before I was just really, really slow, and now it's just like I'm at hyper speed, and in everything, every aspect of my life. This song is pretty cool. Got me hyped, man. And who knows, man? I'm just having fun, dude. You know, I heard some pretty sad songs and today. Dude, what was crazy? So about 10 o'clock this morning, I turned on my music, and the first 2 songs that I heard yesterday at the same time played. And I was like, dude, what is going on? And then they disappeared. Like, it's like every day at the same time. It's like it's the same songs that play on my playlist. Like, it's not even on my playlist. It's just like this, just whatever soundtrack, just whatever. But whatever, man. Life is cool, man. I appreciate everything. I appreciate the time that I had today. I appreciate all the interaction with all the humans. This talk kind of got a little heated at first, but it's just me stepping into who I am and understanding, like, just sick of bullies, just sick of people that, you know, who knows? Because it's like I kind of, you know, I'm kind of hurting people too, I guess, by saying this and that. But it's like I'm trying to bring you out of the fake mentality that the world has created on you and bring you back into the real reality of what you are, which is special and it's amazing and perfect in every aspect. And once you get grounded to that and get closer to that, like, that's where that happiness comes, because you learn to accept what you are without these external forces and external thoughts, external people, like, pointing at you and telling you you're not good enough, and then you know, leaving you behind or leaving you and going to test the grass is greener on the other side, when that just makes zero sense. You're always going to be disappointed because, like, the other grass over there may not have an irrigation system, so, like, it's not going to be fucking greener, bro. You know, they don't spend $1,200 on the yard every year, you know? Like, it's not going to be greener. It's greener where you give it time, it's just where you give it time. You know, if you want a relationship with somebody, you got to give them time. You got to learn about them. You got to listen to them. You got to talk to them and tell them things and give them things that you haven't given somebody else, to allow them to trust you, to let you know that you do care. And yeah, it may be kind of scary, but in the totality of things, it's like, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. And hopefully you look at that interaction with every relationship, with every human being, as lessons that you've learned. I talked to one girl, and she was like, she wasn't dating someone anymore, and she asked me if I was dating someone since then. I was like, no, I haven't. And And then we kind of just got on the fact of like it's just all about what you learn in a relationship. Like, it's not negative or positive. It's just what did you learn, and then how can you grow from that relationship. And it's not like you should be scared if someone leaves you or not leaves you. It's just like it's just a lesson. It didn't work out, and you guys didn't match. You guys didn't have equal thoughts or whatever. It is what it is, and then just move on, and then get better though. That's the point. Is you got to get better and fix the things that weren't fixed when you were in a relationship, that they pointed out or that they triggered you to grow from. That's what all relationships are. You know? But I don't know. Today was cool. Like I said, I appreciate everything. I'm just gonna start doing gratitude, appreciation at the end of all of these talks, so I can hear it multiple times, and it puts me in that mindset. You know, so I appreciate the food that I had today. It was good. It's always good. Food is amazing. Vegetables are freaking my favorite. I need to get on them beets again, dude. Pickle beets, though. Regular beets, man, I don't know about that. They're not the best. They taste weird, bro. I'm not a big fan of tasting iron. But whatever. Just, I'm glad I got to paint today. Glad I got to work. Got some work done. You know, I appreciate that I have work. It's cool. I appreciate that I'm growing in my masculinity every day. I'm growing in my confidence every single day. I appreciate that I am as observant as I am. And that I'm slowing down my mind. And I'm slowing down my thought process. And that I'm taking time to look around me and focus on the little things. On the beautiful things. On the perfection. On the animals. On the trees. On just the things in all of reality. You know, a lot of it would be non-stationary items, like, you know, trees or this, or the leaves falling on the ground, and like, I don't know, just all existence itself. I'm just glad that I can focus on that a lot. I'm glad that I do focus on that a lot. You know, between me focusing on the beautifulness of humans and the way they talk and the way they move their mouth, the way they look, the way they, you know, gesture with their bodies and stuff like that. It's all just so beautiful. And so I appreciate that I get to go through life, that I'm aware enough to appreciate that. Because, like, it's crazy. You know what's real crazy? Like, say someone texts me. Like, I read the text in their voice. I just thought about that. It's super freaking weird. Like, it's not my voice that I hear when I read texts. It's theirs. That's freaking weird. I'll have to look into that. I don't know what that is. But it's weird. I didn't think about that until last night. I was reading some texts. Well, I got some texts. And I was like, this is weird. Like, it sounds... Because like, you have to be aware of this stuff. And, like, you just have to be aware of everything, man. And it's cool. Because you just start to understand, like, this world is weird, man. And, like... And your perception is in control of all of it. So it's like... It's your world. You're deeming it this or that. It's based on you, man. But the day was cool. Like I said, I appreciate everything. You know, I am light. I am power. I'm grace. I'll bring my grace back. I'm grace. I'm hope. I'm healthy. I'm wealthy. I'm infinitely all these things. I'm infinitely impressive, magnificent. I'm infinitely enough, worthy, hope, abundance, many more things. I mean, I may get more tattoos in the future. I just really haven't thought. Like I said, other than pride and ego on the back of my hands, maybe I should get on my palms. I don't know. One day. We'll see, man. I'm excited about the future, man. I'm excited about everything. I said I need to get with somebody about having a show. Kind of figure out, get their, pick their brain, and because I do trust this person, and they're definitely smarter than they act, I think, and they're definitely smarter than been able to get intellectual conversation out of them. Maybe that's what I would say. And I think people judge me that way when they see me. You know, obviously I look like I'm one thing, but then once I find that little window of opportunity, they're like, boom! Like I think they just get flabbergasted with like, wait a minute, this dude is not. He is not what he looks like, bro. And I see people's brains break a lot of times like that. It's pretty cool to me. I like to be surprised because I love surprises, dude. Surprises are my favorite. They're my favorite thing in the world. And that's why I said, like, I try and live my life where everything is a surprise. So that's why I try. A lot of times I try, like, even if I know the outcome of things or the future or something leans towards this, like, I try and just, like I said, I try and not live in that and just allow life to freely flow. And that's why, you know, this is why I let a lot of things go with human beings, especially when I'm in interaction with them. I allow so much to go because I'm ultimately in power over every situation, meaning I'm in power over how I respond to things, and my response would either give them power or keep my power. And that's a power in itself, is understanding that. And so that's why I allow to not get triggered by people, or allow them to say things when they're trying to push me, when they're trying to get a reaction, and I won't react at all, and I respond, or I don't respond at all. And so, like, I'm just letting things go. You know, maybe even letting things go from the past that people's done to me, or said to me, or acted a certain way to me. Because it's like, in the totality of things, like, it had nothing to do with me. It was something that you're working out on your own. And it's like, as long as I don't take it to heart, then I'm okay. But if I allowed your actions to implement me and hurt me, then they would have done that. But being that I'm just like, you are who you are, like, I understand you're just going through life, like, I don't know. I think a lot of times people don't intend to hurt other human beings, man. I think it's just the old style and the old programming of what they've been taught to do, or they had the ways they had to protect themselves, and maybe their styles of affection and love, like it maybe someone who gives energy and takes away, gives energy and takes away. That's a manipulation tactic, and it's like that's just something that they've done all the time. And it's like, so when you come to me and do that, it's like I'm just not gonna really respond, and it's like, yeah, it hurts my feelings, but it's like I can't, you know, like, me reacting to that doesn't teach you anything, but me dealing with, yeah, maybe it hurts my feelings a little bit, but me not really saying anything about it and just allowing you to do it but not really respond or not show a response is because I want the best for you. So I want to mirror to you what you're doing, so you will see it. But if I react to it, then you get what you want, or get what you've always got, which is the reaction. And then so you won't grow from that. So instead, I kind of got to take the punches and just be able to deflect them or whatever. And like I said, even if it confuses me in the mind, or it upsets me, or it really does hurt me, then I can't show that, because I want the best for you. So therefore, I will take on some shit to make you a better human being, because that's my purpose in life, and I love you. And so it's like, if I love you, then I want the best for you. And I just gotta allow you to do whatever it is that you do, and I can't manipulate you. I can't trick you. I gotta freely let you do whatever you gotta do. And I mean, that's love, and that's how you gotta start acting and living in this world. And in doing so, like, you start to become more acceptant of everything, and it's just because you have peace, because you understand that as long as you're holding your end up, which is love, then like 90% of what you're doing is not wrong. Maybe 100%, 99% of the things you're not doing is wrong. Like, and you can justify it, and your intent is good. And like I said, I hate the word intent, and I because it doesn't really matter what my intent is. Someone can receive it differently. But however, at the end of the day, it's the standards that I hold for myself. So it's like, even if you think I'm the most horrible person in the world, like, I can't help you with that, you know. Like, it doesn't matter. Someone's always gonna hate you. So it's like, just who cares? Just forget about everybody and just hold up your standards and do the best that you can do. And know that people are always gonna hate you. People are always gonna be jealous of you. People are always gonna do this. They're always gonna talk bad on your name. So just do your part and fuck them. Fuck everybody else. You know? Help them, love them, whatever. But it's a losing battle. Like, it is what it is. And so, like, I don't know, man. I love people so much, and like I said, at the end of the day, like, in all reality, it's like, I just want the best for you, and it does suck, and it does hurt my feelings, and it's hard, and I am alone, and that's tiring in itself, but it's like, that's just part of it right now, and it's bigger than me, and it's just like, I can deal with it, you know, and it is what it is. It'll all work out in the end. Whatever, man. I'll holla. I love y'all. Tomorrow will be a perfect day. Another beautiful day. I love the cool air. I got a hoodie on right now, so I'm kind of in heaven. And go inside, post some stuff, and get some sleep. I'll holla. Love y'all. Peace.
Listen, honestly, we're just trying to have a good time here. Summer 2017, Tano Mark, tell your friends. What's good, Stags? Just having fun. Oh, Gabe, can you do that, yes, start thing? Gabe?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Well, I hear Duke knows how to party, and Tulane is the same. And USC, the ways are gnarly, and Bama girls are insane. Like, I'm kinda bright, but I'm not bright enough for Ivy. Mr. Bounce, I'm not as fake as my ID. But let's be real, we all got a lot to be thankful for. We're all unique and can't fall in line with the common core. Have I seen you before? You vibing with tonight? Your boyfriend is to the left, but tonight you're looking right. Well, life's crazy, and I love the way we're living it. Sometimes you need to take a second, maybe take a minute and look around you, you're doing fine. 19 years old, you're loving your fucking life. I got $35 in my pocket for the night, and I'm spending 25 on a girl. I got another 10 left, so I hand it to my friend so we could drink away his troubles in the world. And I'm like, 2 a.m. and my friends can't see. That's right. Lost my money cause these drinks ain't free. Chasing dreams and these college degrees, but I think I give it all for the nights like these. Life is too short and we're all too young, so worry about who you need and worry about who you love. Well, if you all agree, then let me hear you scream it. I would give it all for the nights like these. The nights like solo like the cup that I've been sipping on. And these girls are getting 10 and they look pretty in the sun. Well, I just need a girl with blonde hair and blue eyes. Talking Zeta, Coyotes, try to find me weighty pie. You Miami's got some baddies, yeah, they boot and they rally. If it's you girls that in tally, look like they're straight out of Cali. We're faded living life without a worry. No matter where you come from, New York, Philly, or New Jersey, yeah. And my nana always says, I be there on Sonia. Life is a dream and that's all that we know. So in class ends we go and we don't take it slow. That's the life that we know, that's the life that we chose. Cause we're living in the moment for the nights like these. And I got a lot of dreams in the pocket of these jeans. Well, follow me, I'll give you something to believe. Yeah, the bar may close at 4, but my city never sleeps. Like 2 a.m. and my friends can't see. Lost my money cause these drinks ain't free. Chasing dreams and these college degrees, but I think I give it all for the nights like these. Life is too short and we're all too young, so worry about who you need and worry about who you love. Well, if you all agree, then let me hear you scream it. I would give it all for the nights like these. The nights like
2 a.m. and my friends can't see. Lost my money cause these drinks ain't free. Chasing dreams and these college degrees, but I think I give it all for the nights like these. Too short and we're all too young, so worry about who you need and worry about who you love. Well, if you all agree, then let me hear you scream it. I would give it all for the nights like these. The nights like
this life is a movie with coming attractions, and our phones distract us with Instagram captions. On Twitter and Facebook, you update your status. We replay our Snapchats, live life through a flashback. We flirt with emotions, emojis detach us. We text all the time, but in person you pass us. These are memories we'll probably forget. My story only lasts a day, so go and save it while you can. Like 2 a.m. and my friends can't see. Lost my money cause these drinks ain't free. Chasing dreams and these college degrees, but I think I give it all for the nights like these. Life is too short and we're all too young, so worry about who you need and worry about who you love. Well, if you all agree, then let me hear you scream it. I would give it all for the nights like these. The nights like
I am and my friends can't see. Lost my money cause these drinks ain't free. Chasing dreams and these college degrees, but I think I give it all for the nights like these. Life is too short and we're all too young to worry about who you need, to worry about who you love. But if you all agree, then let me hear you screaming. I would give it all for the nights like these, the nights like these, the nights like these.
What's up, Mark?